So since you guys are going to be doing the long tour, another incredibly long year or 2 years of touring, will there be a second leg back in the U.S.?
Yes, yes. There'll be...
Because you sold out tonight. There's a lot of people that couldn't get in, and the economy's really low right now. I know there's a lot of people that would love to come to the show that couldn't make it and are probably hoping that you'll come back around.
Well, we will, and I hope that everyone will get to see it, because it is a tough time, and we're extremely grateful that there's sellouts going on, especially touring. Bands that tour have found out, paying your dues. You got to pay your dues again. It seems like, we thought we were home free, but you got to go out. You got to work hard. You
just had to cancel Australia, right? With the dollar drop and production costs, it didn't mesh out. I thought I read something like that.
No, well, it's on the list of places to go.
Oh, okay.
We will certainly be there. We'll do Japan, Australia, New Zealand, South America, Europe, and then Europe again. But yes, we'll be back and forth from the States and Europe quite a few times.
So do you know when the next potential Bay Area date will be? Like 2010 sometime? Probably at the end of the
I
end
think
of the run?
we're going to have, I think we do have stuff, well, there's still some stuff in the spring, the Midwest and East Coast, some Canada stuff. Then I think after summer, we're coming back in the next fall time. So we will be back. So if you have to save your money, go ahead.
Start putting the pennies away now.
Right.
Is that weird to know that your life is planned out 2 years in advance already?
I don't like to think about it.
Most guys can't do that.
No. It is nice to know if you're a mom, I guess. My wife loves it. The kids, it's tough when your 6-year-old daughter comes up and says, "Dad, you're going to tour till I'm 8." Oh my God. You're right. You're very right. But I'll be there for your birthdays.
Right.
And you'll be sick of touring.
But the guys don't call you up for that last minute camping trip or something.
There's not much of that going on. There's, "Oh, dude, so you're not going to make this?" "No, sorry." "Oh, okay." It's difficult. But, when it's there, it's good. I mean, we're grateful. We're totally grateful to have the work and to be able to play and do 1 week on, 1 week off. That's not easy to do.
No, nobody does that.
That's not cheap at all. I mean, you got to keep the crew, fed and housed. But it's worth it. It's totally worth it. It's an investment in our health and family and in band health. So
theoretically, in the next record.
Well, that's why it'll take. That's why this tour is going to take 2 years, because half of it is time off. In little sections. The next record, it'll be done
in 3 years?
Yeah. No. I mean, we're writing it in the jam rooms here. You're sitting right here. Before we play, there's always riffs coming out. There's just like this Death Magnetic was written on St. Anger tour. The next one will be written here.
Did not know that.
Yeah. No, we come up with riffs, come up with ideas here. Hence this big fancy machine right here that keeps everything we do.
Good or bad?
Yeah, mostly bad, but one little red mark right there might be the next good riff. So.
And in talking about Death Magnetic, actually, people are saying Death Magnetic is really riff heavy, and that you guys came up with an infinite number of riffs and then squished them all into an album. I mean, how do you feel about the writing for Death Magnetic? It all happened during St. Anger, or did you guys come back and hash out a lot?
We did all that.
And then some?
Hey, let's listen to all the riff tapes. Hey, I have a few that I haven't played for you guys, and hey, let's just go in and see what happens and make something up on the spot. So there was all of that. So it was pretty free and pretty open. Whoever had an idea, whoever wanted to bring an idea in, was able to. And Rob has already contributed more to that album than Jason has in 14 years. Nothing against Jason, but Rob had material that eased in, really fit right in. So when you talk about the riffs, I'm proud of them. Pretty proud of riffs. That's my gig.
Well, it's kind of the cornerstone of metal, right?
Well, yeah, and All Nightmare Long is one of those, the chorus is left over from Saint Anger. That was something that never made it. It was actually pre-Saint
I've been
Anger.
saying that for months.
Really?
I've been saying that since the album came out. I'm like, that sounds
That
like it
was
came off of Saint
pre-Saint
Anger.
That was the Presidio tapes.
And people thought I was crazy.
Well, you are.
You
but,
heard it. Thank you.
So you're right and they're right.
It's
Well,
a
that's
win-win
awesome.
situation.
Right on. So, as far as riffs go, yeah, it reminds me of the old days, Injustice for All or something, or Puppets, where we have the list of riffs, list of song titles, and here's how much time we have. Jam it in there. Let's kind of sift through and come up with the gold. So a lot of riffs. We had 24 songs and ended up with 14, and we were picking riffs off the parts cars, the other riffs, and we were building these amazing new vehicles and whittled it down to 10. So that's why there's so many riffs jammed in there, because there were riffs that just could not be left off the record.